Welcome to Applied Test and Evaluation by ATI Courses. It's a 3-day tailored course on technology management at the mid-level to look at how we make sure that the requirements that we come up with from system engineering are appropriately tested and evaluated. The course will cover how to understand T&E and its control over quality both at the system, component, and product level. Learn how T&E fits into various product development life cycles, like Agile, Waterfall, etc. Learn how test requirements are and where they come from. Learn how to plan a T&E program as part of product development, and learn how to design and test using sound mathematical principles. We'll get into some statistics. Understand the difference between integration testing and formal testing, and learn how to conduct a test to obtain the desired stakeholders' T&E. The audience for this course includes test engineers, design engineers, it can be electrical, mechanical, systems, etc. System engineers, project leaders, project engineers, technical management staff, and project managers. The 3-day course starts off with introduction and then talks about some test and evaluation concepts, the basic processes at a high level for T&E through the life cycle. Then we start getting into test requirements, how they're compiled and what are good test requirements. And we also start an exercise to have you use the Lego robots in a group setting to apply these T&E concepts and see if you can do a test program for this very simple system, because the same principles that apply to this simple system through the 3 days apply to your more complicated systems that you're probably working on. And it's an easy way to concrete in what you learn in a practical application. Design a T&E program, and then we'll go on after you've done the requirements in the first part in challenge A for this Lego robot vehicle. We'll have you go and try to figure out how you're going to verify those. And then we'll also cover design and test evaluation, and you'll assemble the Lego thing and try to come up with a detailed test plan for how you're going to test it. We could cover how you do the test and evaluation and integration testing and conducting tests, and right near the end of the course you get to practice what you've learned for this Lego robot all the way through the exercise. Some of the basic principles of T&E: prove everything, trust nothing. Work T&E throughout the development life cycle. It's not just at the end when you turn knob A and have the item being tested or whatever. It's all the way trying to influence the requirements, planning for the long lead items, figuring out what all the tests are and what's the most efficient process, etc., before you actually get to the testing. Use a variety of proof methods. We'll talk about test, analysis, demonstration, inspection, or primary proof methods. Tailor the proof methods to the product need. For various systems, you might have more or less testing in various parts of the life cycle. Use requirements to guide the proof. Analyze the test before the testing, because there's lots of things that could go wrong in real life testing. So you need to think about all the possibilities, or as many as you can beforehand. Manage the resources for cost, efficiency, and better proof. Getting back to the previous thing, by analyzing the test before testing, you can optimize your test matrix and provide better confidence that you really did prove out those requirements. Increase the product quality as the development advances. How we work in an iterative and recursive fashion to better understand the product and how it's tested and what the risk is, and to advance the development. Validate the product against the product operation. We'll use this model here where it shows basically four stages of testing: the requirements, what we do with those requirements; the planning, creating a T&E strategy and a T&E top level plan; the test design, getting to a lower level plan, analyzing a specific event that's part of the overall testing; selecting the statistical methods, creating the event sequence, and creating a test and evaluation procedure; and then finally conducting the test, evaluating the readiness, collecting the test data, analyzing it, and creating a test report. We'll be using an item under test to perform this. This Lego robot looks a little bit like this. We'll be doing measurements, like in real life, for this system. We'll have some stimulation. We'll have the environment, the test track, boards, etc., that you might be using with this Lego robot. We'll have various procedures that students will come up with. And we'll have a report that they afterwards that shows what they tested, what passed, what failed, how much confidence they have in it, etc. I hope you have a chance to take this 3-day course. I think it will benefit you to better understanding test and evaluation.